What is love? If you're still searching for something, then what is love? If it's building up to nothing, we'll never see how far we've come, but we're still not high enough.
Welcome everyone, and thanks for joining me for this huge episode in my Arsenal career on FM16. And we will be starting things off with the North London derby. My first North London derby in this Arsenal save on FM16. It's Arsenal against Tottenham. Whenever these two teams come together, whether it's at the Emirates or if it's at White Hart Lane, it's always a heated game. You're always guaranteed an exciting game, and I'm hoping that carries over for today's episode here on FM16. I can't wait to get things underway. But let's just recap the fixtures that I've played off camera. So in the last episode, we had just beaten City 1-0 at the Etihad there. It was Higuain with the winner just before half time. And then the second half was just full of fouls and shots not taken properly. But anyway, since that game, City's form in the league has just declined massively, and the board at City did make the decision to sack Pep Guardiola. It did come as a bit of a surprise to me. I wasn't really expecting it. You wouldn't think that a manager like Guardiola would be sacked in the most busiest time, most important time of the season in December, and it has happened. You can see the likes of Andre Villas-Boas interested, so is De Boer. Whereas the main headline though, there it is, Man City sack Pep Guardiola. He's gone from City. Can you just imagine if this happens in real life? If City just lose game after game? To be fair though, City, they haven't lost game after game, and we're only 14 games into this Premier League season, so you could say it's still kind of early days. But then again, when you look at their results, they are losing against Manchester United. They've dropped points against Crystal Palace, Aston Villa, Newcastle, Liverpool. They're games that City really should have been winning. No excuse, especially with the money that they spent in the summer, the quality they have in their side. But anyway, moving on. After that game against City, we went on to beat Everton 2-0 at home. John Stones did start the game against his former side, but did get injured in the 71st minute. Stones started the game to replace an injured Koscielny, and then Stones goes and picks up a potential knee injury, which will see him out for a couple of weeks. But we got the win, that's the main thing, with Higuain, our top goal scorer, on the score sheet, along with Alexis Sanchez. And then how about this? Our first loss of the season came at home. I was about to say away, but it came at home to Olympique Lyon in the Champions League. At least we didn't lose our unbeaten record in the Premier League. But hats off to Lyon. They've done really well to turn their form around in the Champions League group stages this season. They've already beaten Bayern Munich. They've already got a couple of points from Celtic as well. And now they're looking to win the group. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But we will be playing Bayern Munich a bit later on in this episode. But there we go. We dropped 3 points. We lost our first game against Lyon. Then we went to the Stadium of Light. We drew 1-1. Fabio Borini with the equaliser, and then we got back on track with that win over Crystal Palace in the quarterfinals of the Capital One Cup. We are through to the next round, the semi-finals, where we will have to play Manchester United in both legs, home and away. Should be good, looking forward to it, but look at this for a busy January. Forget about December being the busiest time and the toughest time for Arsenal. We've got United 3 times, and Liverpool and Newcastle to end up January. But we've got to focus on today's game. Up first, we've got Tottenham. And then a bit later on, I will be playing our final group stage game against Bayern Munich in the Champions League. So here is the league table as it stands. And how about this? 14 games gone. We've won 12 games, only drawn 2, lost none. We've got a goal difference of 31 compared to Watford's 17. And we're 9 points clear. You would expect Watford to they will probably drop off, with December being the most busiest time of the season, so they'll probably be dropping points. Hopefully we can continue on winning game after game. I'm just hoping I haven't spoke too loudly now and that we go on to lose against Tottenham. It shouldn't happen, going by our recent form and the quality we've got in the side. This is our group stage as it stands, heading into our final game against Bayern Munich. Let's bring it up. As you know, we've already qualified after that win against Celtic. And we are on course to win the group as long as we don't slip up against Bayern Munich, which we shouldn't do. I mean, Bayern Munich's form in the Champions League this season has been diabolical. Yes, they lost against Celtic. Celtic have also been poor. I did expect to see a better, stronger showing from them this season. But, I mean, can you ask any more from Celtic? They'll probably make a DVD out of that, winning 2-1 against Bayern Munich. I mean, look at this. 1 win out of 5 games for Bayern Munich. It's just simply not good enough. How are they doing in the Bundesliga? How do I get to that? Oh, let's just go this way. First division, there you go. So they're second. They're 2 points. They're level on points with Leverkusen. 2 points above Dortmund. It's not looking too bad for them, I suppose. This is it then. Feeling pretty excited for my first North London derby in charge of Arsenal in this save. I've gone all out with the team selection. Higuain starts up front. Sanchez and Walcott out wide. Ozil starts in the hole. Ramsey and Xhaka in central midfield. Monreal, Mertesacker. Chambers comes in to replace the injured John Stones and Koscielny. And Bellerin and Cech at the back. We've got a pretty strong bench as well. We've got Giroud, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Cazorla, Coughlin, Gibbs and Paulista. For Tottenham then, they've got Harry Kane up front, Son, Eriksen, Lamela going for the pace down both wings, Dembele and Ali in central midfield, Rose, Vertonghen, Alderweireld, Walker and Lloris in goal. They've got Victor Wanyama. I'm surprised he's not starting this game actually, and Clinton the G on the bench. It's been very quiet this first half of my first North London derby, and surprise, surprise, Granit Xhaka's picked up yet another yellow card. He's going to be suspended in no time again, isn't he? He'll be picking up a 2-match ban. He's already been suspended for picking up 5 yellow cards. We're only 14 games into the season. Here is Son now, building steadily for Tottenham, but Sanchez cuts them out. He's looking for Higuain. It's a poor pass. They've done so much better with that. Bellerin intercepts. It's Danny Rose. He's not going to be bombing forwards at the moment. Here is Christian Eriksen, who can easily pick out a pass, but it's back in our possession. It's still in our possession. Here we go. Higuain had a few options to his left. Bellerin. Here's Walcott. Back to Bellerin. There we go. This is good. Bellerin into Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez has made it 1-0. Has drawn first blood in the North London derby. 34 minutes gone. Good ball out to Bellerin from Walcott. Bellerin did well to keep it alive. And what a header from Sanchez. Good stuff. Not seeing much from Tottenham at the moment. That is the league table as it stands. That is amazing. 41 points. That will put us about 11, 12 points clear. Alexis Sanchez to Higuain. It is 2-0. He just had to get on the score sheet today, didn't he? Just before half-time. It's completely ruined Tottenham's plans. I think they were looking to take this game into a half-time, being a goal down so they can rebuild again in the second. But look at this. 3 men committed around Sanchez. They know what a danger he is, but they totally forgot about Higuain as he just taps it into the back of the net. 2-0 Arsenal. Walker. Can they maybe draw a goal back before half-time? Pochettino will be wanting that. Walker finds Son, but it's the side netting. That's going to find Clinton the G. Good memories from my Shrewsbury Town save on FM 16. And I got him on loan from Tottenham. What a player he was. Bentaleb to Dembele. Danger still lingering for Arsenal. What a save that is from Cech. Go on, Giroud. He's got to it. Giroud whips it in for Cazorla. 3-0 before the 90th minute. That is the game put to bed. No comeback for Tottenham Hotspur. And I'm sure the Arsenal fans will be revelling in this one. What a result. What a performance. Real attacking intent. And what a header from Cazorla. I really can't believe how easy this Arsenal side are making it look. We're absolutely blasting this league a new one. You managed to grab the win against Tottenham. What did you make of the game? If Watford drop points in their game today, over this weekend, then we're going to be, 11, 12 points clear? That's insane. With just 15 games gone, I can't quite believe it. I've never had such a start to a season on any football manager. This is incredible. A 3-0 win. Arsenal triumph in North London derby. Sure you Arsenal fans watching, if there is any of you guys, I'm sure you'd be loving that. At the moment, fans jubilant. You'd expect them to be after such a result against the most fiercest rivals for the club. Sanchez leaves Arsenal fans purring after fine display, hitting the England manager. Look at that. Arsenal maintain unbeaten record at Spurs' expense. 15 matches in a row without losing. Can we get to 50? Let me know what you think in the comments below, guys. And Pochettino, what's he complaining about now? I wasn't at all impressed with how PAYTON conducted himself before the match. I wish he could just let football do the talking instead of having to resort to all these mind games. Are you serious? You was the one that was trying to play mind games? From one tough fixture to the next. We are at the Allianz Arena to play Bayern Munich in our final Champions League group stage fixture. Bayern will want to at least try and go out on a high, even if they have missed out on qualification to the knockout stages. But yeah, just wanted to check that Ancelotti is still in charge. This is his formation, the 4-4-2 diamond. Got Bernard, Koeman, Dragovic all start on the bench. But for Arsenal, it is Higuain that starts up front, who scored against Tottenham. Sanchez, who also scored against Tottenham in our last game. Oxlade-Chamberlain comes in for a tired Theo Walcott. In midfield, we've got Ramsey and Coughlin. Coughlin comes in for the suspended Xhaka. And at the back, you've got Bellerin, Chambers, who performed really well against Tottenham, to be honest, with Cech in goal. Last time out against Bayern then, we thrashed them 4-2 at the Emirates. I do expect them to be a lot more stronger this time around. Robben almost making it 1-0 with just 3 minutes gone in this game. Monreal with the throw. Should have given that to Ozil. Should have been simple for Ozil, but Alonso making a nuisance of himself. Here is Boateng now to Lahm. Are we going to challenge Lahm? No, we're not. Lewandowski back to Lahm. Come on, take it off him. Lahm finds Robben and it's 1-0. What a ball that is. Great vision from Philipp Lahm to pick out Arjen Robben. Let's see that on the replay. So Lewandowski finds Lahm. Monreal, not sure why you're not closing him down and winning the ball back, but what vision. What a great pass. Vidal onto Arjen Robben. He's causing us all sorts of problems today. And that is a penalty. Young Callum Chambers conceding 24 minutes gone. A great opportunity now for Bayern Munich to make it 2-0. We are sinking without a trace. Vidal to step up and take one-on-one with Petr Cech. Is he going to make it 2-0 or is Cech going to save? And he makes it 2-0. Pretty much game over. I don't see anything coming from us at the moment. As it stands, we are still going on to win the group. Alaba looking for Arjen Robben. They're having so much luck down the left side, Bayern. Same in the first half. I think they're just exploiting the inexperience and the young Callum Chambers, who I thought played really well in the North London derby, but maybe the stage in this game is just too much for him. I am going to bring on Theo Walcott for Sanchez, who's underperformed today. We'll push him over onto the right and have Oxlade-Chamberlain on the left. But here is Robben again. Gets past Chambers so easily, but Saka is in there. Lewandowski looking to make it 3, but he doesn't. Well, that's a bit disappointing. We dropped 3 points on the final group stage game. Bit of a weird one, this Champions League, I must say. We started off so well, so bright, and then we've just ended on a complete low, losing 2 games in a row. And look at that, Lyon have won the group. Bayern will finish 3rd, but they don't qualify for the knockout stages, unfortunately. So here are the final group stages then. Let's see who are in the hat for the knockout round draw. So Roma and Chelsea go through in what was a very tough group. I mean, Wolfsburg just missing out. They were level on points with Chelsea, but not on goal difference. And Atletico only picked up 2 points. What is going on there? Lyon and Arsenal, as you know, we are through to the knockout stages, but we do end the group in 2nd. So we will be unseeded. Porto and Olympiacos advance through from their group. Barcelona and Manchester United advance through. Dynamo Kiev and Ghent didn't even get any points. Barcelona absolutely blitzed their group, winning 6 out of 6. Sevilla and Leverkusen are through to the knockouts as well. Valencia and Juventus will join them with Mönchengladbach and Sporting Lisbon missing out. Real Madrid, as expected, are in the hat, as well as PSG, Galatasaray missing out, and Man City and Benfica are also into the draw. Now, because I wanted to end this episode with the knockout stage draw for the Champions League, I went on to play our next game against West Brom in the Premier League. They are bottom of the league, and we only picked up a 1-0 win here. We seem to be hitting a bit of a rough patch in front of goal as of late, and it was Alexis Sanchez, who I took off against Bayern Munich, that got the winning goal there. His impact delighted the fans with the late goal, and it was very late. It was about the 91st minute, and that win over West Brom does mean that we continue our unbeaten run in the league. Right, the Champions League first knockout round draw is to be made right now. This is what I've been waiting for. As you can see, no, that's for the under-19s. Right, let's get things underway then. So we go into the unseeded teams. The seeded teams are the ones that won their group, of course. You can see we're alongside the likes of Manchester United, Juventus, PSG, Benfica, Leverkusen and Chelsea. Right, let's do the automatic draw. Who is out first? So Juventus will play at home against Man City in the knockouts. Olympiacos will play Roma. Chelsea have got Valencia. I thought that was going to be us then. Benfica will play at home in the first leg against Lyon. I think they'll have a tough time there. Here we go. Arsenal will play at home to Barcelona. Oh my God. And it certainly doesn't help our case that the first leg will be played at home. PSG have got Porto, Manchester United have got Sevilla, and Leverkusen have got Real Madrid. What a draw. What a tough test that's going to be for this Arsenal side, but it shouldn't be much of a problem considering our recent form. But then again, look at Barcelona's recent form. They've won their last 5 games. Let's go ahead and have a look at their recent fixture. Oh, look at that. It's very similar to ours. Very, very similar, although they did lose earlier on in the season, not recently. And that was in the league. So they have lost the game in the league, whereas we haven't. Although our form in the Champions League isn't looking too good. We've lost our 2 games. That Barcelona game, anyway, is going to be played in Feb. So for the next episode, episode 9, I'm thinking I will do a double live com as usual against Manchester United. Shall I do the 2 Premier League games against United and Liverpool, or shall I do the Premier League game against Liverpool and then the second leg of the Capital One Cup against Manchester United? I think I will do that. Yep, so episode 9, we'll start things off against Liverpool and then finish things up against Manchester United in the Capital One Cup semi-final second leg. Anyway, guys, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching.